Today we will be talking in regards to healthcare category draws. Are you eligible even if you don't have a Canadian work experience in the healthcare draws? And it is one of the biggest categories, which is the healthcare occupations. Healthcare and social service occupation was introduced in the year 2025. So they have more NOC codes that are included. Hi, welcome to York's YouTube channel. I'm Liz Mathew, the regulated Canadian immigration consultant, and nice to have you all here. So, in 2023 is when IRCC introduced category based selections, and it is inside the express entry. So, IRCC selects candidates who have work experience in eligible NOC codes, which are in the healthcare occupations. And if their CRS score is not very high, chances are they can get selected, as the healthcare occupation draws are generally at a lower CRS score. And basically, do you need Canadian work experience? That's a very commonly asked question to be eligible under the healthcare occupations. Well, the simple answer is no. And what is the main criteria for this healthcare category occupations? So you basically need at least 6 months of work experience, which needs to be continuous work experience in one of the eligible healthcare occupation, and it should be within the last 3 years, and it can be work experience which is anywhere in the world. So, as you can see, it can be any kind of global work experience. You do not need to have a Canadian work experience. And what IRCC generally says for this is that the category based draws accepts Canadian or foreign work experience. So, if you are a nurse in India or in any other country, any Nigeria, or a medical lab technologist in the UAE, or a pharmacist in the US, you can still be invited through the express entry healthcare law. And how are you still eligible without Canadian work experience? To qualify without Canadian work experience, you must meet one of the standard express entry criteria to create your express entry profile. So, express entry consists of three different categories: the Federal Skilled Worker Program, the Canadian Experience Class, or the Federal Skilled Trades Program. So, in order for you to be eligible under the Federal Skilled Worker Program, you need to have 1 year of skilled work experience, either foreign or Canadian work experience, and you need to meet the specific CLB requirement based on your NOC code, and your education needs to have educational credential assessment done. That is one of the requirement, and you need to have settlement funds for the federal skilled worker. These are the criteria. And your CRS score must still be high enough. So the language scores, it varies for federal skilled worker CEC and federal skilled trades based on your NOC code. And settlement funds is a requirement for federal skilled worker, whereas for Canadian experience class, if you are employed in Canada, you don't require the settlement funds. So the category-based healthcare category occupation, the draws are CRS score are not too high, but category-based draws, typically they invite people with lower CRS score because IRCC is targeting occupations rather than just the points. So that's why the CRS score is lower. And some of the occupations that are under the healthcare occupations are nurses, can be RN, LPN, or RPN, physicians, pharmacists are there, medical imaging technicians, lab technicians, paramedics, psychologists, social workers, and many other healthcare NOC codes. These are just few of them that I listed out. And as long as you fall under any of these NOC codes, you are eligible to create your express entry profile, provided you meet all the other requirements as well. So what needs to be done next? Now that you know even if you are a healthcare professional outside Canada who have a work experience outside Canada, you're still eligible under the healthcare draw. What you need to be doing next is to create your express entry profile, get your educational credential assessment done, as your education done outside Canada is not accepted as is in Canada. You need to get the Canadian equivalency done, and to take your language test. So language test can either be IELTS General, CELPIP General, or PTE Core, either of them. And also get your foreign work experience documented. That is a key point to be done. And also find out which is your NOC code. So having your proper NOC code determined is very, very important. And to keep your profile active, your express entry profile needs to be active. And once you have all this done and a healthcare draw happens, you can be invited even without any kind of Canadian work experience. So that is very much to be noted. So if you are a healthcare professional and you are thinking of Canada, making Canada your home and being a permanent resident in Canada, do not miss out this opportunity. We are here to help you out with whatever be your Canadian immigration inquiry. Hope this video has been helpful. Please subscribe to our channel and leave a comment in the comment box to let us know what you think of this video and if you have any other suggestions, and see you all in the next video.